Well, hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Shani and I'm a part-time reseller, and tonight I have a ship with me. Tonight is Tuesday. It is September the 30th. Last night of the month, folks. Last night of the month. And you know what? I totally forgot to total last week for you tonight. Yesterday I didn't do a video because guess what? I had no sales on Monday. None. It was a no sales day, which was kind of a bummer. And then I had something tonight after work, and I just got home a little bit ago and got my shipping ready and did my spreadsheet and then pushed start and forgot that I was going to get you the totals for last week. So anyway, hopefully tomorrow night, let's just hope I make some sales tomorrow. Today was an okay day. I had 4 eBay. Hey, I hit my sales goal. 5 items. Yay. 1 Mercari and 4 eBay sales. So 5 items, which is my daily sales goal. However, I rarely hit that, but that's why it's a goal, because I haven't reached it consistently yet. So anyway, hopefully going into 4th quarter, we'll get that going because I'm ready to start seeing that. Before I forget, tomorrow night, I might mention this sale, and it's because I have a Facebook local girl that has reached out to me. She wants to buy this, and she asked if I would take $10. This is a Chico's shirt, and I have had this listed forever. I have had it in 50% off sales. I have ended and sold similar, I think, twice. I finally just ended and reposted and had dropped the price to $12.99. And so on eBay or on Facebook, it went up for $13, and she asked me if I would take 10, and she is going to come and do porch pickup while I am at work tomorrow. So I went ahead and pulled it. So hopefully tomorrow that will be a sale, just a cash sale, and $10 without fees. So I am a-okay. You know, Chico's, it sits a little bit longer than it used to for me. I don't know how you all feel about Chico's. It still has a following. I just feel like it sits a little bit longer, and it's not going for what it used to sell for. So it's really hard not to pick it up because, like J. Jill, I mean, it's not super cheap clothing. Of course, I feel that way about most clothing that you buy brand new because I am a reseller and I thrift my clothes. So anyway, it's like, you know, when you go into a regular store and you're like, holy cow, they want $40 for a shirt. This is insane. So anyway, so hopefully that will be a sale. Cross my fingers. I had a Mercari sale, and this is also a very old item. This is a Theory men's polo, and I also have relisted this. It's a modal knit gray short sleeve polo, size medium. There's a mosquito in my garage. I have had this forever and have slowly just lowered the price. Here's the Theory tag. Theory is not a cheap brand either. And I received an offer for $18.90 on Mercari. Now on Mercari, I do free shipping, so I pay for this shipping out of my total, my net profit. And so after shipping, and it was a very old item, so I don't have cost of goods anymore on this, I made a whopping $11.32 on this. So 2 old items going out the door. Very nice. What are you doing? Why are you laying under that? She knows her daddy's coming home. You'll probably hear my husband's truck pull in here shortly. Okay. eBay. Let's get to eBay. Ooh, how was your Monday and Tuesday? Let me know. Okay. let's just start with this one because it's on the top here. This is an auction and the people finally paid. I did send them a little, just a reminder. It was very nice. I wasn't pushing them, but it had been over 24 hours since the auction had ended. And I just reached out to them and I said, hello, I'm just making sure you realize you won this auction. I will ship as soon as payment arrives. Have a blessed day. It was something of that nature. It wasn't like, when can I expect payment? It wasn't like that at all. So anyway, this is a vintage all signed jewelry lot. It is Monet, Napier, Coro, and Sarah Coventry. There were 52 pieces. I have just bagged it up. Just a really good lot. Now there's some really worn pieces in here that I, stated. And then there's beautiful pieces like this. And it's all signed. I even, my jewelry lot I bought, I found some more pieces. So there's like a Coro earrings. There's 3 pair of Monet earrings, I think. And I gave them a little, here are a few extras you can have. I just gave them some extra pieces. So that is all going to go out in this little cute box. I'm going to put just a little piece over this just to kind of protect the top. And this is just a recycled coffee mug actually came to me in this. And so this is going to go out and it is going to Delaware. It's going a long ways away. So that was an auction. I can't remember where I started at, but it ended at $52.09 on eBay. So I'm happy with that. It's right at $1 a piece, which I feel like is very fair for a lot of jewelry like that. There are 2 Monet pieces that were new with tag. Could I have sold some of that on its own? Yes. I just felt like I just wanted to kind of just get rid of all at one time, then piecing it out. I have sold some like Monet on its own, and maybe I'll do something next time. I have started another bag with signed jewelry in it, so we'll see what I do next time. I might maybe do smaller lots and see how that does, but anyway, $52.09 plus the shipping. I don't really have cost of goods because I buy those in bulk inventory lots, and there's really no way to space that out. But I donated $5.21 to my local charity. My net profit on that is $40.06. So there's that piece. These are so old. So here's the third really old item going out today. And I am selling, you can see that I'm selling things for cheap because I'm ready to let them go, But this is a pair of Corky's women's tan leather ankle booties. They are slip-ons. They are size 7. And they did have some wear. I was very upfront about that. They have some wear. But they still have, some tread left. And these kind of boots, they'll stay forever as long as they're really getting taken care of. But sometimes the inside sole will start breaking down. And this one has some wear. I had lowered the price of these, and they finally sold for $16.20. So, plus shipping, of course. And I charged a little much for shipping. I think I charged $8.50, but these aren't going too far from me. So, when I did the Ground Advantage, it was the same price, or when I did the Ground Advantage versus the Priority actually was what I charged. And so instead of, pocketing the $2 in my pocket and shipping Ground Advantage like I said I would, I upgraded the label to Priority because I felt like that's fair, and I will do that. If I do a flat rate shipping and I charged a little too much on shipping, and priority cost what shipping, you know, what I charge, then I'm going to upgrade the label, because it's only fair. That's what, you know, they paid. So anyway, that's just the way I see it. So it is going out in a shoebox, and let's see, 1620. I don't really have cost of goods because it's so old. I've had these maybe 2 years, and I am making $12.66 on them. So bad buy? I think so. Corky's also, I don't feel like sells for what it used to. I don't know. I just don't feel like it does. But anyway, I'm sorry. Not that I want to be blowing my nose on camera or anything, but y'all know I have been sick. And yeah, sorry about that. I was sick all weekend, and I feel 90% better. I just, they tell me I still sound a little nasally, and then every once in a while, it's like my nose wants to run. Anyway, all right. This actually, no, not this one, the next one. This one is a Duluth women's ruched sides merino wool blend turtleneck, and it is a size extra large. It's got the ruching on the sides, ruching. Really nice. It actually looks like it was hardly worn. So I did get this a long time ago. I got this April 9th for 13 cents. My cost of goods was, I think I sold something else from this same thrift haul, either Sunday night or this weekend, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, cost of goods was 13 cents, which is amazing. It's set back on this rack. Do you see some open? Hey, I've been working it, guys. I have been working it. But this was on that rack for months and months. And I finally did just get it listed not too long ago. It sold for, I took an offer of $12. I donated $1.20 to my local charity, and my net profit is $8.25. So don't let your items sit, folks, because you can't make money if you don't list it. And I'm telling that to myself. Like tonight, I was really I worked, and I had somewhere to go not too far after work. But I wanted to take pictures of things, so I grabbed some things off of here. I got pictures taken. I just haven't had, I listed one item today so far. So here it is, 9:45 p.m. And I'm gonna finish this, schedule a UPS pickup, take my meds, brush my teeth, do all the things to get ready for bed. And then I'm gonna lay in bed and try to post things while I fall asleep. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good sale, and it is so cute. This was a Wrangler women's pink red roses floral snap button long sleeve shirt, size extra small. Look how cute that is. That is so cute. It's got this pearl kind of snap, but look at it's got the snap button, but it's not pearly. It's kind of black and tan. It's really cute. So it was such a pretty top, and I got it in a bag sale as well. No, I didn't. I bought this at the Goodwill. And I got it May the 5th for $3.16. Same old story. Set back on this rack for a month or two, and it sat long enough. Y'all remember when I started donating to the charity? Yeah, I donated to the charity after this, so that's how long it sat. So it sold for $17.99. I donated $1.80 to my local charity, and my net profit is $9.55. My cost of goods was $3.16, so I did spend up slightly on this at my local Goodwill. So there are the 5 items. Yes, I went through them all. 5 items for you tonight. So that makes me feel good. I did hit my goal. Look at these little ornaments. They're the cutest thing. This was in my most recent jewelry. They kind of remind you of like a cloisonne. Look how cute these are. They're little panda ornaments. I don't know what they are. They've got holes in their bottoms. But aren't they the cutest? I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Someone was trying to sell them in a booth for $2, which I felt like is cheap. They're so cute. So anyway, I just wanted to show you as my desk is cluttered with, with new jewelry. So, okay, so tomorrow night is Wednesday. I am going to try my best to get you totals for last week. That way I can make my debt payment. And we will just go from there. So have a great night. Sorry to cut this short, but I got to go to bed, folks. Have a blessed Wednesday.